I supposed to know my locker was gonna get broken into?
Are you sure you locked it?
Of course I locked it.
What's up with them?
Kiki loaned Sam her favorite sweater, but it got stolen out of Sam's locker.
I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry doesn't get my sweater back. Hey, what's going on? Oops.
Nice work, Graceful.
It was an accident.
Well, you should have looked. I mean, you're gonna have to clean my room.
Thank you. How about we all just settle down and start the meeting?
Okay, Bucket Boy. You're up.
It might be kind of hard to cool down, because my story has to do with fire. Look at our fire. It's got a life of its own. Gives off light and heat and makes a nice warm crackling sound. But given the chance, it can cause horrible destruction. I'm not talking about the damage it can do while it's burning. I'm talking about the damage it can do after it's been put out. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, I call this story The Tale of the Fire Ghost.
Oh, you guys.
Jimmy and Roxy's parents had split up, and even though they stayed friends, it was still hard to deal with, especially for Jimmy. He had a lot of anger inside and pretty much blamed his dad for the breakup.
From Linda, Roxy, and Jimmy. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jimmy.
They need me at the hospital. I'll be back as soon as I can. And, don't let them fill up on cake. I don't want to deal with sugar fiends when I get back.
Who, the kids or the guys?
Both.
I got you a little bonus.
Oh, thanks, Rox. Hey, it's a
It's a nose ring.
Yeah, a nose ring.
It's a nice one, too. Uh-oh. Looks like our fire ghost is back.
Fire ghost?
Don't listen to him. There's no such thing. Jimmy! You okay?
Yeah.
Here, let me see. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, I'll fix you up.
I can do it.
Thanks for the present, Jimmy.
You know, Mom picked it out.
Listen, I'm sorry I missed your ball game last week, but I had to fill in for someone.
I could have gotten someone else.
Jimmy.
You always have a reason not to be around, even when you lived with us.
You're right, Jimmy. And I'm sorry. We haven't spent much time together lately. But that's gonna change, I promise. Listen, why don't we go get some cake? We'll sneak over to the rec room. We got a new video game last week. Just you and me. That's my guy. Come on.
The warehouse on 36 and Arch. 4 alarm, everyone goes.
Roxy, call the hospital, tell Mom.
Come on, birthday boy. We gotta roll.
We'll do something next weekend.
Guess the party's over.
It's dead.
What happened?
I thought everybody left.
Wind must have knocked out the phone line.
Who are you?
Jake Griffin. I watched the place when the others are gone. Looks like you're gonna be here for a while. Might as well make yourselves at home.
You ever heard of a fire ghost?
I've been a firefighter a long time. If there's one thing I learned early on, it's this. Fire's like a wild animal. It lives, it dies, and it thinks.
It thinks?
Fire will do anything to survive and grow. Of course, it's our job to stop it. But that doesn't mean it's dead. The spirit of the fire remains. The fire ghost. It follows firefighters back to the station looking for revenge. Don't get caught by a fire ghost, my friends, or it'll pull you into its world of eternal flames.
I've never heard of anybody being caught by a fire ghost before.
That's because the only way a fire ghost can cross into our world is if you look right into the flame. The fire ghost dances and jumps, lures you to watch. And before you know it, it's too late, and it's here.
But then, how come it's never happened?
Firefighters face flames every day. We know enough not to be tricked.
Dad says there's no such thing.
Oh, he believes, all right. Danny knows there's a fire ghost haunting this very station. It's just not the sort of thing we like to talk about. The fire ghost hates firefighters, and you're the children of one of the best. Be very careful while you're in the station.
What do you think? I think Jake's been wearing his helmet a little too tight.
Roxy, if I asked you something, would you promise not to get mad?
Sure.
Whose fault do you think it was they split up?
Not again, Jimmy. It doesn't matter.
But there's got to be someone to blame.
Would you stop? It just happened, okay? It doesn't matter who's to blame.
You promised you wouldn't get mad.
I lied.
scare me like that.
That ghost story really got to you, huh?
No, really, there wasn't.
All right, the phones work.
It's still dead.
But it just rang.
I don't know, I guess.
Jimmy, you're the son of a murderer, and your time has come.
I don't think we're alone.
Come on, let's go.
Jake!
I've been looking all over for you two.
It's real, Jake. The fire ghost is here.
I know. I want you both out of here as fast as you can.
But
Don't stop. Don't look back. Just get outside as fast as you can. But be careful. It's full of tricks.
how do you know so much about ghosts?
Takes one to know one.
Come on! The window! Let's go!
Easy, easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh man, are we glad to see you.
Well, somehow I doubt that.
What do you mean?
I just heard you smash that window.
Oh, we're not making trouble, officer. We're running from the fire ghost.
The what?
The fire ghost. It's loose in the firehouse and it's after us.
You wanna run that by me again?
Look, I know it sounds crazy, but our dad, he works here. He's a firefighter.
Or is that right? Well, we'll just see.
Hey, the lights work.
Anyone here?
It's in there.
I think we better go.
Hello? This is the police. Come on out of there.
It must be hiding.
All right. Enough nonsense. Both of you in there now.
Hey, why?
I'm gonna take a look around, and I don't want to have to watch you two. In.
No way.
You're in enough trouble as it is. Now get in there.
I can't.
Welcome to my parlor.
I told you it was full of tricks.
Please don't hurt us.
Hurt you? I've been watching out for you two since the company left. I'm a little disappointed, though. I told you not to look at the flame.
You looked at the flame?
Only for a second.
That's all it takes. Well, you're the one who released it. You're the one who's gonna have to stop it.
Me? How?
Same way you stop any fire. But it won't be easy. This one's crafty.
Yeah, we know.
I've been keeping that fire ghost away from here for too long. I'm glad it's nearly over.
Who are you, really?
I used to be a member of this engine company. Then a few years back, another firefighter and I were rescuing an old woman from a burning house. He carried her out, and I went back inside looking for more people. The last thing I remember was him yelling at me that the roof was gonna go. And it did. I didn't make it. That was the fire this fire ghost came from. And that other firefighter was your father.
He never told us that.
He took it pretty hard. Thought it was his fault I didn't make it. But there was no blame to be had. Truth is, he saved that woman's life. Sometimes things just happen. You can't always be looking for someone to blame.
But what are we gonna do? It's gonna come after us.
Worse than that, it's gonna come after the firefighters. We've got to stop it before they get back.
How do we get it to come out?
All we need is a little bait.
Hey, you! Are you gonna come and get me? Or are you afraid?
You are the son of a murderer, and your time has come.
My father's not a murderer.
He and his kind destroy the fire. First, you will pay, and when they return, they will join the flames.
That's what you think. You got it!
Firefighting is in your blood, young lady. I never saw anyone work a fire extinguisher.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know. Leave him alone.
You didn't leave me alone.
You got no beef with them.
You can't stop me any longer.
Please. I hate fire. Do anything, but please don't use fire.
I am fire.
Yeah, but it's too horrible. Please, do anything you want, but don't turn into fire.
This is sweeter than I could ever imagine.
Adios, hotshot. Yes! You tricked me once. Thought I'd repay the favor.
I guess I'm done here.
Thanks for helping us, Jake.
Hey, that's my job. Firefighters always stick together. Remember me to your father.
Somebody want to tell me what happened here?
The fire ghost was never seen at the station again. And Jimmy and Roxy started spending a lot more time with their dad. The end.
Nice job, Bucket Boy.
I was gonna give you this before, but we started yelling at each other and, well, here. It was my fault that your sweater got stolen, and I hope that's enough to buy you a new one.
Well, it wasn't all your fault. Let's split it. Friends?
Friends.
Aw, how cute.
Get bent.
Now what?
We'll throw dirt on it. No big deal. See, it's dead already.
Yeah, not a bad idea.